Then towards the year, brings a big share capital of $1 million, and we are seeing some of you are trying to be smart so that you can capture the high interest that we are paying on share capital. So there is a proposal also that we are coming with so that we have fairness to all the members. Then remember to tell them, no, that's not. I think Judy is one who had asked about the 30,000. And I will not repeat it. Judy, I'm sure you're the one who asked about transfer of share capital, and it's a long story you have written here. If you really want to indulge any one of us, we shall talk to you, or you can talk to the credit or finance manager. But shares are transferable. What IT security is currently set to protect our system? Bank fraud is happening every day. I think I would want to allow the IT guru with us, with Philip, to give an overview. But we can assure you when we go FOSA, we shall be even 10 times careful than we are right now. So that I take a short break before I answer the other questions, I'll ask the credit chair. Okay, my name is Gabriel Bakwenga. Where is the FOSA location? It's a good question. FOSA location will be announced to you. Of course, it will be in our plaza. But before we get the plaza, we are getting smart. We want to do it virtually, so that if you allow us to go virtual, as soon as you pass this resolution, all our accounts will be converted from BOSA to FOSA, so that with the Sacco, you can do a lot of transactions with your account and with your Sacco. But the location will be in our plaza when it is set up. And I want to believe this is someone who is really anxious, like I am, to keep our money, to lock my money in Kimisitu Sacco. So thank you very much to this member who is asking, where is it? It means he wants it today, not tomorrow. The last question is, previously the Sacco did not have enough minimum capital requirement. Do we have it now, or members, you have to contribute more share capital? I think I know why I've said, there are also concerns with the board that we feel there is a minimum, but we cannot allow it. You know, those of you who've been members of Kimisitu a long time ago, sometime 10 years or so like us, when we were not prorating the interest on deposits, many members would keep their monies in their banks, like Donge said, kwa mpango ya kando. Then when it comes to December, November, they'll bring the money to Kimisitu so that they can benefit from the interest on deposits. So when we realized this, we became more smart, and we decided we will be prorating. You cannot bring your money the last month, it has not been traded with, and then you want to benefit, just like someone whose money has been trading from January. So it's the same thing that we are also getting smart with the share capital, and we shall get back to you in due course for resolution to amend our bylaws. But our bylaw says you can hold you cannot hold more than 20% of the share capital of the organization. Thank you very much. I will, okay, there's one that got a bit stuck. Land repayment, it can't accommodate the low-income earners. Or is it only meant for high-income earners? Kindly advise, I really want to own a house or a land. I feel you, but I don't think it's supposed to be for only the high-income earners. I will allow the chair, Kimisitu Investment, to say, because even for us as Kimisitu Sacco, we want all of us to own land and to own a house. And that's why we are asking you to come for the Macau. The CEO said when he was in his remarks, the Macau loan has been revamped. For 7 years, you can repay the loan. And besides, when you are a low-income earner, you can easily pay your loan for 7 years as opposed to being asked to pay at a go, or for 3 or 4 years, because you know when it's a shorter period, the repayment amount is too huge. And then the other thing is Makao Halisi has been revamped to include even like a small plot that you have. You don't have, it will be the title, you don't have to buy the land, but I would advise you to make use of the Kimisitu investment plots that you have, because these ones, we know they belong to our sister company or to our child, so we are allowing them even without the title deeds. And I think I have tried as much as possible to be fast. I will just give Eva, don't get fast.
Two questions very fast from Martin Mutua. He's asking, or I can paraphrase, Saccos are formed by members to pursue common objective. In the event that our Sacco forms a FOSA, does it mean that those who will have more money will be given preferential treatment? I want to say, no, all of you will be treated the same. But just like in commercial banks, there's executive banking. If there's one of you who has got a big business and brings in a lot of money in the SAC, in the FOSA, it will not be very procedural to allow you to line up with somebody who wants to bank 10K. You have got about 1.5 million. There may be, I want to believe so, there may be a room called executive banking for maybe high profile depositors, but all of you will be treated equally. Number two, since banks are owned by strong holding companies or associates, does this not mean that it will give Saccos a run for their money in terms of competition? I want to say yes, I want to say no. It is true banks have got more money than Saccos. That's not a lie. It is true that banks can kill us if they want through very heavy marketing. But I also want to tell you that Saccos can also market at their level. The good thing is that Saccos are owned by us. So we may not need to spend so much money in advertising. But I want to give an example of a Sacco called Imarika. It is in Kilifi. It used to be called Kilifi Teacher Sacco. When it formed a FOSA, when it was rebranding from Kilifi Teachers to Imarika Sacco, I saw a lot of advert in Citizen. And at one point I asked myself, where is this Sacco getting this money? From my bed, from my sitting room. But I can tell you that advertisement has paid. That Sacco now is a Sacco to reckon with in the entire Coast Province. So you don't lose by spending in marketing, but you also do not compete with people who are, and if somebody is this high, you compete at your level. I came here at around 7 and I saw cars being driven here. Some of them are heavy engine cars. I don't need to compete with a guy driving such a heavy car. I compete at my level, but pray that I will be there, just like we are here. There are some people wearing shoes worth 10K, wengine wamekuja na sandals, wengine wamekuja na kama hii ya ndugu yangu ya 500. Hiyo ni sawa. We are all the same. Sawa. God bless you, my brother. That was on a light time.
I'm sure he's admiring your shoes. Don't worry. He said they are very nice. He's admiring them. Now, I will give the credit member or secretary to answer on IT, and then we try to make it as brief as possible.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy with our members. Chair, our members have a high affinity for technology. So sio wewe peke yako una move forward. Wako na sisi bumper kwa bumper. Anyway, how many ICT people are here? All right, okay. We are less than 5%. So I want to try and speak very little technology language. Security, as you know, is a wide topic. So there's no single solution to security because it's different many aspects, especially when you're talking technology. question is, how are we securing our system now that we are going online, we are going mobile app, we are going FOSA, and soon you'll be hearing about a virtual FOSA. Number one is we have to secure both our internal and external environments. It means that from within where we host our servers, from within where we host our systems, we have to beef the security. And in the fear of getting technical, we are talking about firewalls, security firewalls, so that people from the outside cannot penetrate our systems. That's just one aspect of it. There's also what we call access management, where, you know, if you're going online and you'll be accessing systems on the web page, for you to do anything, you need to have access. So that kind of access has to be managed. And those who are here, who are in IT, they know about level 1, level 2, level 3 factor authentication. So we are going to implement all this. There's also cybersecurity. As you know, people out there create malwares and viruses all over. So even a staff who is within Kimisitu, or even you who are who are accessing our systems from out there, they can find a way of going through your system or maybe one of our computers to gain access to the system. So we have to make sure that from within our environment, the cybersecurity is very beefed up. And the last one is web, or in these days, cloud security, which we are also beefing up. So there are so many facets of it. And I want to say that I'm very happy with the members for raising this, because it shows that you are up. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Philip. We'll also invite the Kimisitu Investment Chair just to answer in 2 minutes, because there were questions that were raised to his docket.
Thank you very much. For the person who wanted to find out what is the minimum shareholding, the minimum shareholding established as of now by the Articles of Association is 1,000 shares, and the current price is 15 shillings and 50 cents, so you only need 15,500 to actually become a shareholder. The other person who asked about that the plots are expensive and the repayment period is too short. Yes, it has a purpose with that, and if you want a repayment period which is longer, we are working with the mother organization, which is Kimisitu Sacco. They can actually give you a loan which you can actually repay in 3 years. So we don't want to compete with our mother Sacco. We are just providing that facility that you can have a longer period to pay. But if you want even a longer period to be able to afford and pay, you will be able to go to the Sacco, get a loan, and as the chair said, we will actually be able to use it as collateral for that particular loan. So please take that into account, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much, members. We are doing very well in terms of time. I will now invite the Chair Credit to come and answer the question on why short contracts are being denied loans, and then she'll give a vote of thanks. And I would just like to make this announcement. If you feel that you have something really that you want to know, because this is an education day, we are free, all the directors are open. They'll hang around here for some time. You can see we are all wearing branded T-shirts so that you can identify us, ask the questions that you'd like to be answered, especially the new members. We are free to answer you. And with those few remarks from the Business and Development Training Committee, I would like to invite you all to the AGM. Please come and pass the FOSA. It is the way to go, and that's why Donge has taken all his time to tell us what are the benefits of it. God bless you.
Okay, thank you so much. I'll answer the question. For those who are under contracts, when they apply for a loan towards the end of the year, they're being told they will not get the loan. What are you going to do about it so that we solve the problem? I would like to inform you that loaning is the key business of of Kimisitu Sacco, and this is what makes us run. And we have a duty as the credit committee and also the credit department to ensure due diligence in giving out of loans. And how do we ensure this? One is by looking at ability to pay. What do we look for when we are looking at the ability to pay? One is the pay slip. Another one, when we realized not all of us, you know, the economy are difficult. Like last year, a lot of us lost employment. So we went a step ahead. And if you remember, last year, we concentrated on Education Day, where we wanted you as members to think ahead. How do I get the extra income? They say Kenyans are hustlers. So how do I hustle to ensure there's still money coming in? And we introduced the mega loan, which allows you to use your bank statement. And we encourage you to stop using the mattress bank, because with the mattress bank, there is no evidence. So back to you. We have to mitigate this risk, because at the end of the day, if a loan is not paid, it affects you as a member, because when we do the provision, we will get low income. When this happens, we are all affected. And also, we always ask the HR officer to confirm to us, is this person's contract going to be extended or not? Because we have to check for your ability to pay, so that we mitigate risk, and also we protect your guarantors, because these are the people who are going to suffer if we give you a loan and you are unable to pay. So it's nothing against anyone. It is just ensuring that we protect our money, because we are in this together. I hope I've answered you. I would like to do the vote of thanks. And I would like to start with the Almighty God, because without him, we would not be able to wake up. Some of us did not wake up today, but we were lucky that he brought us here today. We are really grateful to the Almighty God. I would also like to thank the speaker. We say, words of wisdom, words of encouragement, and knowledge is transferred from the expert. And I would like to thank Jekones Donge. Where I come from, Donge means yes. So you can imagine today we had a yes speaker, someone who gave us so much knowledge about FOSA. We came here without knowledge of FOSA, but I'm sure now today as we live here, we can educate people about FOSA. Aren't we happy that Donge came here today and gave us more wisdom and more knowledge about FOSA? I am sure when we live here, we are going to think about FOSA, so that we ensure. He said what? We don't want to be a stagnant Sacco. Kimisitu is one of the best Sacco. So let's work together to ensure we get a FOSA. As they say, we are the members. We are the ones who are going to benefit from this FOSA. So thank you very much, Donge, for coming today and giving us your word of wisdom. We really appreciate it. I would also like to thank the board members and the chair, who is our guider. Thank you so much for allowing us to come here today and be able to meet our members and to educate them on this important factor that you would like us to move together as a family. Because together, as one, we are able to do great things. Thank you also to the organization, the management, and the staff. Kudos to them. We say, when they do things together, we are also able to achieve. You know, an event like this cannot be done in a day's time. They took their time so as to ensure we have a great venue. We are able to organize, it's organized well so that we can work together. Thank you so much, management and staff. Kudos to you. We are proud of you, and we are happy that you're motivated to enable this Sacco to work an extra mile. We are really grateful, and thank you to God for bringing you into this organization to ensure we move forward together. I would also like to thank the BDE committee. It's a special committee that organizes all our events and also come up with products. Thank you so much, the 3 members of the BDE, for making this event a success. Without you, without your guidance, this would not have happened. Thank you so much. I would also like to thank the service providers, all of them, the ones who are doing the videography, the photography, and not forgetting the venue that we are in here today. We thank you so much for giving us this opportunity and for you to give us the services that we require. and the list, they say, without you members, there is no Kimisitu. And they say, save the last, save the best for last. You are the greatest asset that we have. We really appreciate you. We appreciate your presence. We appreciate when you come here so that we work together. Because without you, we cannot move anywhere. And we are really grateful that you've come here today so that you are able to learn more about FOSA. Because they say, it starts with yourself. You love yourself first. You're selfish. You guard yourself. And that's why you go all the extra mile to guard ourselves. And as Mr. Donge said, what are the benefits you're going to get? One was diversity of products. Two was greater income. Don't we want to get interest rates that are higher? That when we walk out there, we say, Kimisitu gave me 20%. Don't you think we should invest in this FOSA so that we are able to get more? I always say, the selfish need is for me. Let's put in FOSA so that we are able to move forward. Thank you so much, members. Thank you for coming. We really appreciate you. And may you have a safe trip home. And may God guide you and see you during the AGM. Really grateful.
I will, at this juncture, invite one member to do the closing prayers for us. And then thereafter, I will ask the finance manager to come closer so that they can make logistical announcements. Somebody has put up their hand there to pray. Someone wants to pray.
I forgot something. Before you pray, we gave you a form, the indemnity form. Kindly ensure you put your member number and your mobile number. This is a very important form because this is what will enable you to be able to get access to the money from on your mobile phones. Kindly ensure you put your mobile phone and your member number. And the forms will be collected at the place where you'll be paid. Kindly ensure you leave it there. Thank you so much.
Does everyone have the form? How many do not have? You can see there's a sizable number, and it is important for you to participate in the Kimisitu. Who is doing the final prayers for us? I had seen a lady put up her hand there. Yes, there's a gentleman here.
Everyone, let us bow down for a word of prayer. Our God, we want to pray today for giving us this wonderful occasion. It's an occasion where all members of Kimisitu have gathered together to discuss issues that can help them develop in their life. I want to pray for the board of directors who are here so that they continue uniting the Kimisitu organization, making decisions that help us in future. I want also to pray to all members who are here that they continue working together to enrich Kimisitu through contributions. And to those who have had a very difficult time, those who have lost jobs, and still are willing to continue being together with us, it is our